Moves have been missed.
He fell flat on my face. It was pure embarrassing.
Physics have been broken.
What the fuck happened there?
Laws of time and space shattered in an instant. Yes, this is entertainment, but the glitches are real. Whoever you are, whatever you do, please don't look at this at home.
Hello everyone and welcome back. We've got some guest booking afoot this evening, and joining us, our much awaited return, because she came in to help us out at very short notice for the charity stream and basically won everyone over by arguing the merits of the overdrive against Johnny. Please welcome back Amy Allonsy.
Hello! I'm back!
And I'm better than ever. Right, do that and sit. Ooh. So you can see what's going on. Quickly put the invite for Maya and Johnny so that they can just jump in whenever they're able. And the same, mate.
He'll come on. I don't think you want to touch the stream.
Was that, sorry? Hello?
Oh, there.
It was, does that sometimes if you invite other people in.
Oh, okay.
Nothing to worry about.
Right, you're going to have to bear with me a sec. I was in the middle of chugging coffee and I literally spat it when you started to call because it made me jump.
So Maya is here.
Bear with me a sec, I'm going to finish. Yeah, I'm here. No, just a second.
Yeah, I did not expect her to come in that abruptly.
It's just the way of things.
Sorry?
Said it's just the way of things. Am I a bit quiet, by the way?
No, you sound fine.
No, you're good.
Yeah, you sound great.
Okay. Awesome. Right, I need to chug this coffee. Bear with me.
So, here we go.
Chug.
Celtic connection. Irish, Scottish, Welsh. So here we go. Right, so we're ready to start a show. So before we start, Amy, you've seen the bulk of our roster.
Yes.
We've added some new people since you were last here.
Ooh.
So we now have Rosie Knight, Hala Wicked, Daisuke Sekimoto, Matt Riddle, Brent Carter, Andy Wilde, Chris Saint, Rusev. We've got your Modern Hype boys. I need to try and fix it so that he says that. Gene Money signed William Ever and Jurn Simmons. Shug and Aisha signed Warren Banks and Jam O'Malley. Andrew Everett signed John Morrison. Manlin signed Nick Gage. So
it's a pretty stacked roster then.
Oh god, yeah. So, is there anybody you would like to invite to partake in our wee show? If you can think of any names offhand.
Oh, from the list you just gave?
Just name a wrestler.
Matt Riddle.
We've already got him. He's signed.
Oh, okay, we want to... Okay. Oh, any wrestler in the whole wide world?
Yes. Provided we've got them in the game, of course.
Okay.
And
Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn. And we might be able to get him because WWE went out of business in this save.
Oh, okay.
So they're all free agents now.
So many free agents, okay. Amazing.
Yeah, it's all Manlin's fault. He invited... We were on good terms with WWE. and Manlin invited Vince McMahon to appear at one of our shows, which he did, and put him in a death match with a bear. The following month, Sammy doesn't want to come.
Why?
I have no idea. The following month, Vince left the WWE, and then the month after that, WWE went out of business.
Wow. I don't know how to process that.
I know, it's weird, right? Well, to perhaps help your decision making, look at so we've got Scotty Davis in the game now.
Right.
I'm trying to think of like OTT people have got, because there's really not that many apart from the ones I made.
Right.
And obviously the ones that, you know, sometimes come in as guests, like British Strong Style or whoever.
Okay, let me just preface, I cannot see the screen.
Oh, can you not? Shit. One moment. Oh, right, I need to bring it back up in the chat, yeah. There we go.
Okay, this might help.
He's figured it out. He's finally figured it out.
So, we got
Okay.
Katie Harvey, Raven Creed.
Katie Harvey.
You want Katie Harvey?
Yeah, let's bring Katie in.
You can't have Katie Harvey.
Why not?
She's big leagued us.
Katie Harvey. I will be having word.
We'll try Raven Creed? She's alright.
Let's try Raven.
She's kind of like your arch nemesis or whatever, right?
Yeah. She's like the opposite of Amy Allonsy.
No, she doesn't want you.
Raven!
A lot of the Irish girls don't seem to want to work with us. This has been a recurring theme. It took us so long to get BT Gunn on our show as well.
Oh.
Adam, what did you do to Ireland?
I've never even been to Ireland. Maybe that's the problem.
Let's try Chris Wolf.
I hope she says yes. I like her a
Chris
lot.
Wolf.
Yeah. What?
Oh, Chris!
I only got to see her live once. It was great though.
Do we need to raise the stakes here? How do we get these guys in? Right, let's try MVP then.
There we go.
Oh yeah!
We've managed to book him before. Oh, you're just doing this to bam up Johnny, aren't you? Right. There's a lot of Chikara went out of business as well, so there's a lot of them there.
Wow.
So did, was it CMLL in Big Japan?
I think it was Big Japan went out, and I can't remember if CMLL did as well.
They did.
Big Japan definitely.
Are you seeing anyone here, Amy?
I'm looking. Ooh. Let's go to The Undertaker.
We're going!
Oh, why is The Undertaker signing? Why are the Irish people big leaguing us? What's going on?
You know, that well-known free agent, The Undertaker.
Can we get Vince on board?
Can we get who, sorry?
Vince. Give us McMahon.
Got him?
Oh my god.
The hottest free agent, deathmatch legend, Vince McMahon.
He fought a bear.
And he lost, but everyone loses to the bear.
Okay.
Yeah, the bear's on a bit of a win streak at the minute. I don't think anyone's actually... Has anyone beaten the bear recently?
Oh, no, tell a lie. Warbacon beat the bear at Thistlemania.
Right, give me Ziggler just because I love Ziggler so much.
No, he's having none of it.
Ziggles.
He must be
Come
part.
on.
He must be part Irish.
Yeah, he must be.
Everyone who did it down, all of us. Somehow, in one way or another, Adam has been the entire wrestling scene in Ireland.
Oh, Velveteen Dream. Let's get him.
Oh, come off it.
Gosh.
Wow. Wow. Wasn't expecting him to bleed. When you look at it, when you look at all the NXT ones as well, that is such.
Ooh, let's
there's
get
so
Giselle.
many.
There's a lot of wrestlers in this game. Come on, Giselle.
Oh, Giselle!
Oh.
I actually made that Giselle, by the way.
That's awesome. I love Giselle.
I love the videos she's been doing of like trying to get out of the house.
They're so clever. She's so clever.
That's the
Oh my
Japanese.
god.
This is the Japanese, or I don't know why Becky Lynch is in Japan, but you know.
Okay, let's try to get Becky Lynch then. Do you think she'll say no? Come on, Becky.
Oh,
Oh, it's Irish thing again.
Irish, that's it.
anybody else? There is, I can see someone there that I know for a fact will say yes, because he always does.
Okay, who's this?
Okada.
Okay, let's get him. Let's do it.
It usually does anyway. We've had him a few times before.
Whoa.
There we go.
Right, so let's see. Like, try the Allensy's. Yeah, it is definitely an Irish thing.
Oh, yeah, Owens as well, come on.
I created most of them as well. Like all that five.
Yes and no.
All of them apart from the Katie Harvey were me. So
You just gotta have words with Ireland.
Seamus.
What the hell?
Oh, what did you do?
Right, Amy, you live in Ireland. What have I done?
I'm not sure.
Did he make a leprechaun joke? What did he do?
I'm not sure at all. Like, who's gonna say yes then?
No, I'll have a look at Europe.
Are there any Irish people in AEW?
No.
No? Oh, Mark Haskins. Give me Mark Haskins. Ah, jeez. You know what that is? He wrestles with OPT.
Ah, yeah.
Wait, Martina.
We've got her on the roster anyway.
Shoot. We got her, don't we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, give me Aspen Faith then. You better say yeah. Or else.
I named his bloody finisher. And now he's big leaguing us.
Alright, give me Debbie, give me Valkyrie. They better say yeah.
Oh, come on.
Of course, Debbie would say no.
Well, Valkyrie said yes.
Yeah, Valkyrie. Heck yeah.
It was me that made them as well, actually.
Oh, give me Walter.
Say it, Walter.
Well,
No.
Scotty Davis says no to. Because of course. Where's Devlin?
well,
Because
Good, Devlin.
we have had Devlin in before. So he might say yes. Oh, there's Finn Balor.
say yes, Finn. Gosh.
No.
Our show is going to be unblessed by his mighty, mighty abs.
Adam, don't mention abs. I'm trying to draw. I can't be distracted by Finn Balor's abs while I'm trying to draw.
I don't know if maybe...
I don't know who else to sign.
I'm trying to think, like, where... Because obviously, as you can see, some of the wrestlers have ended up in the wrong territory than they should. I'm just looking to see where Devlin is, because he is in, because we've used him before, so I don't know if maybe someone signed him. I mean, we can invite people from other companies as well. And plus, we've got a deal on with Stardom right now, so pretty much anyone from there we invite will say yes.
Okay. Gosh, I don't know who else to sign.
It's driving me nuts trying to figure out where Devlin's went.
Where'd he go? Where did he end up?
Dear oh dear. Is there anyone from Stardom you'd like a go of?
I just don't know who's going to say yeah.
Pretty much anyone from Stardom will say yes, because we've got a deal with them.
Okay, let's try B then. Wait.
There we go. Anyone else?
I'm happy with those signs. Do I need to sign any more? Or?
No, it's up to you
Oh,
how
okay,
many
let's do it.
people you bring.
I'm happy with those.
See how everyone's doing. If anyone wants more money, which they usually do. Yeah, Daisuke Sekimoto wants more money. This is like boring stuff that I should have done before stream, but
That's fine.
yeah, come to the stream, witness the joys of administration. We've got more stables now as well.
How many balls are we on?
5 or 6 I think we've got. So
Nice.
because we've got these people who are just, you know, the don't have an affiliated stable. We've got the 2 from the charity stream, the 1337 and the Toaster Perverts, which is you, Johnny, Danhausen and Emily. Although Emily's injured at the moment.
Oh no.
It was all that Chris Saint's fault. We've got Money's Honeys, which he started when he came in, which is him, Angel Hayes, William Ever and Jörn Simmons.
Wow.
We've got the Wakanda Dynasty, which is Suge, Aisha Raymond, Warren Banks and Jam O'Malley. We've got the Cool Guys Heels, which is Everett, NL Slip, Mance Warner and John Morrison. We've got Hex Rascals, which is Manlin, Survival to Beta, Nick Gage and Warhorse. But without further ado, I suppose I should stop tripping over my words. I suppose we should send some scouts out. I don't think so, no, Adam. It's not a name I recollect seeing, at least. So, book event. So, you can have up to 10 matches.
Oh.
So, from who we have, what do you think the opener should be?
Okay. Oh god. Singles for the opener for sure.
Okay, so who are we doing?
Ooh.
We'll use one of your guest stars for that.
Right. Who did I bring in?
So, because of the way I signed them, Darren counts as a guest star at the moment.
Okay.
So we got,
I love how Amy's like, oh yeah, it's time to book. Who did I sign?
so we got Darren. Obviously, we'll put Darren in a more than hype match.
Yeah.
So we got Valkyrie, Okada, MVP, The Undertaker, Vince McMahon, and B. Priestley.
Okay. Let's keep Vince to last.
Okay.
Big money in Vince. Let's do MVP
All right.
versus Okada.
Oh, okay.
Like that.
Yeah, leave Big Money Vince to last, but you're opening with Okada.
Big money Vince. I'm telling you, this is gonna be the best card of all time.
Oh.
Let's do more than hype next.
Okay, so 6-man tag. And who will more than hype's opponents be? I'm assuming it would be 3 people from one of the stables.
Yes.
Right, so we got
Okay.
this one, which is Viper, Bam Bam, Arquette, Martina. We've got your stable. We've got Money's Honeys. We got the
Let's do my stable.
Okay, so you want you, Johnny, and Danhausen against more than hype.
Yes.
Amazing.
More than
10 out
hype
of
versus-
an instant classic.
And don't expect all of more than hype's tag moves because there's not a huge amount of tag moves in the game. But, so you're not getting any like Eddie Rockets combo or anything like that. Well, I would say this: the joy of making them in the game was like last night. And in terms of like doing my research, was just sat watching more than hype matches. And let's face it, there's worse ways to spend your time.
Yeah, for sure. I said it was hard getting their like moveset into a game though.
Not really. For their singles moves, not so much. But
Yeah.
yes, for the tag ones.
The combos.
The only one I had to swap out was the springboard codebreaker that LJ does.
Oh yeah.
So instead of that, it's just like a diving one off the top rope.
So cool. So cool.
Kind of like the one Bushi does. And Martina does it too, actually.
Yeah.
Alright, so who you got next? Well, what kind of match type?
Let's do another singles match.
Alright. Are we doing another guest? So guest-wise, you've still got B, Taker, McMahon, and Valkyrie.
Okay. Right. Let me think here. This is a big decision. Because there's a crazy match, so these people have to follow a crazy match.
That's true.
Right. Let's do... Gosh. This is a big decision. Do we have any suggestions?
Well, if we're going to, like, presumably you'd want to, like, slow it back down, bring the crowd back down to earth kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Just a really slow, slow people.
We don't really have... What?
We have Rusev.
Yes, we do have Rusev.
That's interesting.
He was one of the people we made a point of signing when WWE went under.
Oh, let's do Rusev versus Andy Wild.
Oh, that'd be good. I'd watch that.
That's a really cool match. I want to see that match now.
Yeah, same. We'll give Andy his old gear. Also, thank you, Match BKT, for the compliment about the job on the Morning Hype guys. Match Beaky has thrown in a suggestion, by the way, of Valkyrie versus The Undertaker.
I just seen that. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's do that next.
Okay, Valkyrie versus Undertaker.
That's a match and a half. Wow.
I mean, the match will go on a bit long, you know. Undertaker's entrance takes about half an hour, so you know, it's good to have in the middle.
So the only guests left are.
We've got Vince.
You've got Vince and you've got B. Priestley.
Ooh. Okay. Let's do a women's match here. So we need B. Priestley versus somebody.
Okay, so B. So as far as women go. See, you're one of the few people, by the way, that hasn't just jammed your cell in the main event.
Should I have, like...
Most people do, but, you know, apart from Shug, he did a tournament.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So, women-wise, we've got Jokey, Addie Starr, Jayla Dark, Rosie Knight.
Okay, let's do Rosie Knight, because I really like Rosie Knight.
Yeah, she's good.
So, let's do that.
I like her a
Match
lot.
for Rosie.
I mentioned this on the stream the other day, by the way, but, like, when I was making Rosie, I went onto her Facebook page to get like a reference picture for her gear.
Yeah.
And it was then that I noticed that that damn like we want to sign in bookings you guy has made his way to Facebook.
Oh, it's amazing.
Oh no.
Right. So looking at match next.
So this is going to be our main 6-match card, short and sweet.
Okay.
So we're going to have, can we do a death match for the main?
Can we do a what? Sorry.
A death match?
We can't. It needs to be like a full death match card.
Oh right, okay. Well, we're going to do Vince.
Against.
I really have to think about this one.
That notable jobber, Vince McMahon.
Vince versus... People are saying Gage. I don't know.
But it's not a death match, and that would be Gage's forte.
Yeah. This has to be a really, like, must-see match. Okay, let's do Session Bot Martina.
Hell yeah.
This is it. This is my card. Hope you guys like it.
Ah.
Is it too short? I think it's a perfect length of matches.
No, most people are like, because as I said, you can do up to 10. Most people have been doing like sort of 7 or 8. So
yeah.
Referee in charge will be Big Hands Johnson.
Awesome.
And depending how long this goes, we'll maybe do another card afterwards where we'll just sort of collectively do it and get chat suggestions and stuff like that. Yeah. But yeah, this is actually, I'd pay to see this.
Like, I think this is a really amazing card, and if I don't win now, I'll be heartbroken.
You've got 97.1 to beat to get to the top of the leaderboard. I believe you, Amy.
See, even Maya, who holds the record, is telling you can do it.
Yeah. Because the one person that doesn't wrestle somehow managed to make a better card.
That's not true, because Mark has done one as well, and he doesn't wrestle.
That's true. Yes, that is very true, and we love Mark. But I'm just. Adam keeps telling me like, "Oh no, you're still at the top of the leaderboard." I'm like, I'm nervous now.
Because I thought Shug's one was going to be the show to beat because he put on a really good show. and then you came in literally the following day and beat his score.
With a card that I was just like, yeah, let's put loads of fit people in it, why not? And then it was like, oh, it was actually really good.
Right, so MVP versus Okada to open.
Here we go.
I can't wait till the Movescraft DLC's out so I can make the overdrive.
Oh, everyone has to use it as their finisher. Everybody.
I hope when wrestling's back up and running, you're going to start doing like a avalanche tornado overdrive. I don't even know the mechanics of how that would work, but
I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna make it look legit.
Somehow she's going to do it.
he is coming.
Slowly but surely. I really like the arena, by the way, with the rainbows and stuff. It's very nice.
Oh, and once again, I have forgotten to change the ring.
Oh no!
It's okay.
I mean, it doesn't. It's sponsored by Please Stay in Your House.
It'll be the right ring for the next match, I promise.
Let the team down, Adam.
Well, how often do I forget to do this? Every time. Every damn time. No, Adam's right. Okada's theme is a banger. Have you ever played the Yakuza games, Amy?
I have not.
Because, like, Okada's in one of them.
Oh yeah?
He runs a gang. And, like, because they do that with the Yakuza games, they sometimes get, like, famous Japanese people in them to play parts. And there's a bunch of New Japan guys in one of them.
Wow.
And like, yeah, so hang on, where's my phone?
If I remember correctly, isn't it? It's Okada, Tanahashi, Toriyano. I can't remember the other two.
Okada, Yano, Tanahashi, Naito, and Tenzan and Kojima.
Ah, okay. I forgot about Naito as well.
Well, like, the best part is when you fight Okada in the game, his music plays.
Oh, nice.
I popped big for that. So who you got winning this one, Amy?
I'm not, like, you know, I just let them decide it amongst themselves, you know?
I meant like a prediction. I'm not saying like who you booking.
I just want both teams to have fun.
I just want to go out there and have a good time, you know? MVP. For sure.
I don't know, my money, I think Okada. He's got that Rainmaker.
Oh.
I'm picking Okada because he's handsome.
He is a very handsome man.
He is incredibly handsome. I mean, not really, like, proper my type, but, like, damn!
He's like one of those people that are like, it's not even like a lust thing. It's like those people that are so good looking, you're just like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Literally, yeah.
Oh!
Oh, just launching him out the ring.
Oh, wow.
Damn!
Yes,
Oh!
Geeks Extra, they do their finishers in the Yakuza game.
Oh my god.
Oh, damn!
Oh! It's breaking down. It's breaking down.
Big Hands has lost control.
I've just got to BRB for a sec.
Oh yeah, no worries.
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Give up?
he does not give up. He's having none of it. Yeah, so this is the ring from when we had a head-to-head between Aisha and Jam O'Malley.
Oh, okay. It's a nice ring.
Oh, thank you. I've tried to design all of our guest bookers like their own individual ring, so you'll see yours in the next match.
Oh. I have a ring.
You have a ring. And I have to say, it looks pretty spiffy.
I can't wait.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I thought he was going to start chaining them together, because he does do that. So, I'm going to go out on a limb and assume you have never wrestled either of these men.
I have not. No. You would be correct.
Yes, that NJPW classic AB Allonsy versus Okada.
I don't know.
Remembered well.
2.9.
I mean, MVP did like a UK and Ireland tour recently, and like I'm sure OTT have had like New Japan people in before, haven't they?
We have, yeah. MVP at OTT.
I got to see MVP wrestle a few months ago.
Where was that?
Discovery. It was him.
Yeah.
It was him against Michael Chase in like Michael Chase's last match.
Oh, how was that?
Oh, it was good. It was great. I was there with Eddie Sideburns, and like because he knows Johnny as well, so like he made a point of getting me to record it when MVP did the overdrive and send it to Johnny.
Uh-oh.
By the way, in all the streams we have done since the charity stream when you were last on, Johnny has only lost one singles match. One, and it was against the Bear.
He's pretty invincible.
He had his big title match with our fictional stuff the other night, where like Dakota Kai ran in to try and like take him out, but then you ran in for the save.
Oh, I saved them.
Yeah,
Amazing.
there it is.
No, that's what tag teams are for. What? Gosh. Woo! Darn it.
Told you got to watch that Rainmaker.
That was an exciting opener.
Yeah. 93%. That's good.
Oh.
That's a damn fine opener.
A good start.
She's
Here we
gonna
go
win.
now.
Yeah, she's
Here we
gonna
go.
win.
No, Adam. The current Breville champion is Andy Wilde. So next up will be Johnny Blood, Amy Allonsy and Danhausen versus More Than Hype.
Here we heck and go. Here we heck and go.
I love how you run the stream like you're in character and you won't swear.
Well,
Good.
Danhausen doesn't ask for no swearing, so
I've heard Amy swearing. It was an experience.
Was that me or was it Evil Amy?
That was evil Amy. That was an experience. You just coming out and like swearing out the crowd.
Here we go.
any day now, he's gonna get here. There he is! I'd like to see this team, but with like swapped gimmicks. So like, say, Amy has Johnny's gimmick, Johnny has Danhausen's gimmick, and then Danhausen has. Well, no, wait, hang on. I know what I'm trying to get at here. Just
Oh
with
wow,
swap
look at the
gimmicks.
ring! That is amazing.
I would like to thank very much Rob Downey for allowing me, for sending me like the high quality version of your t-shirt print so I could do that.
Rob is the same.
Oh, Rob's lovely. And it's Rob's birthday today.
What is it?
Yeah,
Oh my god,
It's
I'm gonna
his
go wish him happy
birthday!
birthday right now.
yeah.
Oh, I have to go do that too.
I'm sure it is today. One moment, we'll just double check.
He's gonna be really confused why he's getting birthday tweets now.
Yes, it is indeed Rob's birthday. 'Cause
Here
I,
we go.
oh my god, it's a tornado one.
Oh,
my
Jesus!
God.
Go on, Amy. Go on.
Me and Nathan going at it. Whoa! Oh!
It's
Yeah.
like Danhausen just shuffling back.
And you get
and forth.
launched out of the ring. Who did that?
I think it was LJ.
Johnny's back in with a light tube because of course.
Yes, Johnny! Take him out!
Ah, it's all going so fast.
Oh, to the back of the head. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh my
you're
god.
shooting on Darren now.
Beating him up. Jeez Louise.
What is happening?
I meant to ask, by the way, what is Eddie Rockets?
What is Eddie Rocket?
Yeah.
It's a restaurant,
Ah, okay.
but it's like a chain.
I've never.
You,
Is it just an Irish thing or what?
I think it might be Irish, but it's like based off like an American diner.
Right. Okay. Oh, I think I saw you like post a photo of that actually.
Yeah. It's like an American diner kind of thing.
Okay. So does this mean I have to at some point make a flippy boy called Eddie Rockets?
Yes. Yes.
Like so many of the recent sort of made up characters that we've done on these have just been named based off of like silly names that the chat have come up with and stuff. So, like Rip Kaboom was one of them. And
Oh, Rip Kaboom.
I can't even remember who came up with that. And I'm sure Super Anus came from one of them as well.
Saying
Oh, I'm gonna win it.
Go!
So close.
So close! Saying that, Adam, I do have an idea for a person.
Okay.
I'll have to DM you the details.
Of course, you know your ideas are always welcome.
Hooray!
Oh jeez!
I'm dead, that's it.
No, you're back up already.
There she is! She's back.
Fighting spirit.
No dying.
And no swearing.
No swearing.
Love that Danhausen.
You're such a good man. A good boy. This Danhausen.
Making this a tornado may have been a mistake.
No, this is the opposite of a mistake.
Uh-oh, someone's bleeding. Oh, Darren's bleeding.
No. Oh, of course it's Darren.
Well, is he the Ric Flair of the group, is he?
He just bruises like a peach.
Ah, okay. Mate, I think that's
God.
very much like a Scottish and Irish thing though, because we're all so damn pale.
Maybe. Yeah, he is ruining my new canvas.
How dare he?
God damn it, Darren.
I hope you give him a telling off.
Oh, I will. Oh, he's getting it. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is just chaos at this moment.
This would be a hell of a match, though.
Oh, they're both beating me up now. Oh god.
Oh, drop Nathan right on his head. LJ being a bad flippy boy as well.
Oh Jesus.
That's a match that's happened, right? You and LJ.
Huh?
You've wrestled LJ, right? Like in a singles.
I've wrestled. No, I haven't wrestled any of them in a singles match. I've wrestled LJ a few times, and we're tag team partners as well.
Oh, it's done.
Oh!
Danhausen pins Nathan.
Yay!
Take that. Look at Darren. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ!
That was probably all Johnny.
You had to take him out.
90%.
Is that good?
That's, yeah. I would say, like, it's, when I play it, it's generally, I'm only unhappy if it falls below 80. So.
Okay. So I'm doing well.
I felt that was more than 90% though. That was brilliant.
Yeah, I would have rated it higher than that. So next up,
Bit messy, maybe, you know. You ruined the canvas.
yeah, maybe you personally, as a matter of, what's the word? Fairness, you've like objectivity. You have docked on points yourself for making a mess of the mat.
Yeah, that's it. It would have been higher. Second match out, you can't be bleeding all over the canvas, you know?
Exactly.
That's why it only got 90%.
So next up, Andy Wilde and Rusev. I would love to see this.
This would be an awesome match.
I miss Rusev.
He's so good.
I love him.
And so dashing and handsome.
And according to this character, unbelievably hairy.
Oh no, have you not looked? He's a hairy man. There's the Breville World Champion. Yes, we kept that title name.
Here we go. Oh,
Bit of back and forth to start things out. I was about to say, I can't believe no one thought of booking this match yet, but like, we only just signed Rusev, so I think this is only like his second match for us.
oh really?
Yeah.
Does Rusev have a tramp stamp?
Well, I think it must be because he's got that like that sort of long tattoo on his back.
Yeah.
So it's maybe like the closest they could get to the base of that.
He just looks like he has a tramp stamp.
Big handsome Rusev.
He is a very handsome boy.
Oh, you're not pinning Rusev that early, son.
Would we argue one of the most handsome men WWE has?
Rusev?
Possibly.
I don't know, he is a dashing fellow.
He is dashing, I suppose.
I mean, obviously, you know, it's tough to compete with like Finn Balor on your roster, but
Yeah.
he's like offensively handsome.
Offensively handsome.
And like I say that as like a heterosexual man, he is absurdly handsome, especially when you see him in person. Good lord.
I don't think there's anything wrong with saying another man is pretty.
Oh no, I don't either. Like,
You know, you can
nah.
appreciate art.
Yeah. And that man is art.
Chat's bringing up some good points. Angel Garza, Andrade.
Oh god,
Otis,
Andrade is a
yes.
handsome man.
Oh god, I know.
Is this like going to turn into like what it was like when we had Mark on, where it just descended into talking about how hot people are and talking about butts and
No.
stuff?
I will go no further. I will say nothing else. I will try and keep my mouth shut.
Trying to corrupt our wholesome wee Amy here.
I would never do such a thing. He does have a point though, Amy. I am absolutely awful.
You can live your life. You know?
Yeah, Adam, I can live my life. Let me live.
Oh, 2.9.
Kicking out one of Andy's finishes.
It's okay, Adam has to put up with me just like, as soon as AEW's on, I'm just like, Adam! Help!
Look, it's Jungle Boy!
I can't help it, Adam! I can't help it!
You imagine, like, the double standard if I reacted that way every time Asuka was on the screen.
I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
Oh, that's it.
No, it's not.
Oh,
These are big, strong boys. Take more than that to put them away.
This would be a bloody good match.
Oh, the accolade!
oh. Oh, you got the ropes.
Because he's a big, strong boy. Well, big, strong man.
This match has actually been really enjoyable.
Yeah. I mean, that's part of the thing with Fire Pro. Not to, like, make someone who you can, like, steamroll everyone with, but to make wrestlers who will independently actually have good matches.
Yeah.
Because, like, the Andy Wild's mine.
Oh, wow.
That was a beautiful suplex.
Yeah, Rusev did call that the rear view. %.
Oh, wow. Go me, huh?
Yeah. So that takes you up to 94 average. You can see the average up on the top right there.
Awesome.
Next up, Valkyrie versus The Undertaker.
I want Amy to win. I want her to get to the top of the board. Doesn't matter if I'm there. I want Amy to get to the top of the board.
Because you feel guilt.
Yes.
I told Valkyrie that I booked this match and she just asked me why.
just why?
Well, we'll need to try and do something for revenge. I'll maybe need to try and get the Woke Queens in or something.
Oh, Debbie didn't sign. Big league of me.
Right, get the kettle on. This is going to take about 45 minutes to get him down to the ring.
Well, we've had upsets before. Angel Hayes beat Batista, so cleanly as well.
I think I might have missed that one.
That was the second show when Gene was on. And I forgot to change the music from Benny Hill, so...
Yeah! Oh, it's perfect! I love that you just like, I've booked you in this amazing match that would, you know, it'd be one for the ages, and it's just like, why? Why would you do that?
One Valkyrie.
Like, I've booked you in a match against one of the most famous wrestlers of all time. Why have you done this to me? The indignity.
How can I live with myself knowing that you've done this?
And the music is just, oh, chef's kiss.
Yeah, and Valkyrie's a tough girl, so...
Taker's not allowed to win this one. I'm saying it now, he's not allowed to win.
Get kicked!
Valkyrie, that's it.
I'd laugh if that was it then. 3 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, it would tank the rating because of it being so short, but it would be worth it. It would be, right? You see your pal beating the Undertaker in 3 minutes.
I don't know what I'd do. It, like...
God, she no-sold that, Christ!
Told you, Valkyrie's a tough girl.
It's just like, stamps on her, no, I'm just gonna get up!
The funniest part of her being like with NXT UK now is going to be when Americans watch it and try to pronounce her first name.
It's gonna be painful.
What is her first name?
Eva.
Aoife.
But it's like Gaelic spelling, so it's like Aoife.
Oh, it's
Aoife,
that
with
name.
the F. Aoife. Yeah.
That's right, because Eva's like the sort of anglicised version of it.
The bloody English.
Yeah. You done it now! You gone and made a big mistake!
Kick.
Anytime I see Old School now, I'm going to sing that because of Gene Money.
Oh, this is it.
Come on, Valkyrie!
Chainsaw in the chat says, someone needs to take the Boneyard match and speed it up and put Benny Hill music over it.
Yes!
I loved that, and I loved the Firefly Funhouse.
Yeah, you know what? I really enjoyed both matches.
Oh, Valkyrie.
Come on!
Oh, but he's so big!
I preferred the Firefly Funhouse match.
Oh, same. I loved that.
I thought it was amazing. Oh,
Come on! Oh, come on!
what finisher does she have in this?
Top rope leg drop, I think.
Amazing.
Because she usually does the one that's like the sort of axe kick off the top.
Yeah.
But that's like the sort of closest thing to it. Oh.
Come on!
She's putting up a fight though.
I'm rooting for her! Come on! Oh, damn!
Yeah, like, the only downside to the Firefly Funhouse, and Maya, you'll definitely be able to verify this. Oh no!
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Is that, like, when I get back to booking actual storyline stuff in this game, people are going to think that I ripped them off.
Yeah. And yeah, that's gonna be it. It's gonna be like, well, you're copying the Firefly Funhouse. It's like, I'm not.
Yeah.
Oh.
Honestly, Firefly Funhouse overall has been one of the most entertaining things in WWE that I've like genuinely stuck with. The
idea of the big good guy fighting a battle in another realm that is pretty much made up of his own psyche and taking on personal demons, meanwhile like another darker version of himself made up of all these negative traits is running amok in the real world. Yeah, I booked that in 2017, mate. Granted,
so maybe they stole your idea.
Granted, I stole it from Twin Peaks, but that's neither here nor there. Oh no, the last raid! The last raid!
No!
Oh!
No!
Well, she put up a good fight. Against, like, one of the top guys of all time. Losing to The Undertaker in 14 minutes. No shame in that.
Yeah, absolutely none. Oh.
88%, so good.
It's alright. It's alright. Don't worry.
You're still over 90%, and you've still got 2 matches to go. B. Priestley versus Rosie Knight, and Vince McMahon versus Session Moff Martina.
We've got this. I have faith.
Come on!
Yeah. Yeah, if Moff loses, we riot.
The chat wants a refund.
You didn't bloody pay.
Valkyrie should have won.
Luna, no refunds for you. Don't worry, I know who's saying it.
Here she comes. That guy on Facebook and Twitter can get lost because we've signed in bookings to her.
Oh, when that was going round on Twitter, I could not help but laugh. I just found it so funny.
I'm trying to remember who tore her apart. Who tore him apart. I know Leah Owens did. But someone else like ripped into him, like kind of like shut up and go away kind of thing, and I can't remember who it was.
What, like a wrestler or just someone on wrestling Twitter?
Oh, a wrestler. Like, because he was doing it. I don't know if you've seen the guy, but like he replies to like tweets by like pretty much most female wrestlers. Like, we want to sign in bookings you, but he's like, it's a delusion. I think it's just an excuse so he can try and like slide in their DMs or whatever.
Yeah, probably.
Have you ever had that guy, Amy?
Yeah, I think he's like not all there.
Yeah, that's the impression I got. Yeah, like kind of some kind of like trying how to word it properly.
Yeah, I don't want to be offensive, like.
I'm trying to find the words myself, but I think I get where you guys are coming from, and it is a really sort of difficult situation because you do initially want to rip into them, and then it's like, but maybe they can't help it, and then it gets really awkward then.
But I don't think he has the mental age of an adult.
Yeah.
That's
a nice way of saying it.
Not Adam in the chat just pointed out he actually did it once to Aspen Faith, and Aspen was like, mate, I'm a bloke. I don't know if it was maybe Aspen had posted a picture of him with like Sami Zayn or whatever, but
what was that big twisty thing?
That was cool.
That was really cool.
It was a high class wanky time backslide.
Nice.
I like Rosie Knight a lot. I think she's gone places as well.
I think she's really good.
She's like part of this, because there's this like, I guess like generation of women in Scotland and Ireland of like quite young like women's wrestlers that are all really, really good.
Yeah.
There's like her, yourself, Angel Hayes, Raven Creed, who are all like still like late teens, early 20s, and already like really good.
Yeah, I really like Rosie Knight. Like just like from seeing her at First Females and stuff, like she's after getting really good. In my opinion. Angel Hayes obviously amazing, but like I just think Rosie Knight has come on so much.
Oh god, yeah. I mean, they're both really good. Both from like the same school and that.
Yeah.
I was signing Rosie Knight was Viper's request, by the way.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That's awesome, that's class.
And Viper was full of kind words for you as well, by the way.
Oh really?
Yeah.
She was, yes.
Wow. That's amazing.
They were saying like you're like good and like charismatic and stuff, and she thinks you're going places.
Oh, that means so much. I wish I had heard that.
I mean, I've known Viper for a while, and she is genuinely just like a total sweetheart.
Yeah, I've only heard that. Like I've heard she's just amazing.
Like, if you watch like like the interviews on like the ones that are like kinda out of character on like NXT UK or the Mae Young Classic or whatever, where they talk about like their background and stuff.
Yeah.
How nice she comes off in them is genuinely just how she is.
That's amazing. I don't think I've only met her once that I can remember. It was at an OTT Defiance show.
All right, that's the all women's ones.
Yeah, I wasn't even on the show, so that's the only time I've met her.
Were you like still a trainee at the time or something?
Yeah, but obviously like I've been going to all the OC shows like since I started training. Like the whole story of me being the merch girl is real. Like I am genuinely the merch girl.
Aww.
Not anymore.
I've seen a lot of girls start that way.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm really proud.
Yeah, I mean, like I've seen Kaylee Ray work in the merch stand.
Yeah.
In fact, in fact, the Kaylee Ray T-shirt I've got, it was literally her that sold me it during an ICW show.
Huh.
And that was like 2013, I think. Well, Chainsaw, you can get Amy merch on. You can see the website on the apron there, amyallonsy.bigcartel.com.
Plug.
This show sponsored by Big Cartel.
But yeah, don't like if you guys can't like afford to get merch or whatever. Like I don't feel pressured into doing it because I've just seen a lot of wrestlers and stuff like tweet Big Cartel pages. Like it's just an option, if you know what I mean.
I mean, I said as far back as because obviously I've ordered your T-shirt, as you know, and the chat can back me up on this. I was saying during the charity stream, like, yeah, I love that T-shirt and I'm going to buy it. So.
Oh, thank you.
It's true. He did say that.
Like, because Rob does really good T-shirts anyway.
I think it's my favourite design.
Yay, Rosie won!
Go Rosie!
$99.
99, that's gonna bring me back up.
We're at 94.
Oh, come on!
So,
What do I have to do?
I mean, I don't know if it's still mathematically possible. I genuinely don't know because I'm rubbish at maths, but it could be. I'm not sure.
If she got 100% on this one, would he either take it to 95 or 96?
Something like that, maybe. Again, I'm rubbish at maths.
Something like that, yeah.
But I mean, either way, she's going to be up in the top half unless this one blows. But
Is it?
No, it won't. It's a money maker, this one.
so here we go. Main event of Amy's show: Vince McMahon versus Session Moth Martina. That's a real sentence.
Is it balanced to grind on Vince McMahon?
Don't think she wouldn't. She absolutely would.
Oh no, yeah. Yeah. If she wasn't signed with Ring of Honor, I would have loved to have seen her in AEW, because I think that would have been bloody hilarious.
I love like the two people from like the sort of UK Ireland scene that they brought in were her and Joe Hendry. So you got like the one who like rubs her bum on everyone and the entrance guy.
Adam in the chat saying her and Hangman Page, yes.
Oh, she'd outdrink him.
God. Yeah,
Easy.
she would. She actually would.
Because like Americans have light beer, so and it's like the Simpsons bit, like watch out, Hangman, she's Irish, kind of.
Oh, reunite Martina and Jimmy. Oh my god.
His entrances could be like her following him, dancing about, and him just like face palming on his way to the ring.
Yeah. He's just going about normally, and then she's just there like. "Ah!" I just want to see her grind on that entire roster. Everyone, everybody.
Did you see the
Even
thing?
Jim Ross.
Did you see the thing where like she caused a couple to end up arguing at a show?
Wait, what?
It was. I want to say it was Mania weekend last year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where like how she like when she's coming through the crowd, she'll just like grind on everyone.
Yes.
So like she starts grinding on this guy, and his girlfriend went mental.
Really? Oh, you've got to find a video of this because I have to see this.
And I mean, Martina's grinded on me before, and like Joanna's literally lying right next to me now and laughed. Martina grinding on people.
Okay.
Doesn't bother you when she does it to me, right?
I honest to God think that if I was at an indie show and she was there, that my own girlfriend would just kind of go like, "Here you go, just grind on her. It's fine." Just push me into it.
I want a match between her and Lou King Sharp at some point. Because Lou has that thing of like thrusting at people in the front row as well. So, albeit in a different way. So like, she does the grinding and Amy would, I don't know, like, dab at them, or...
She does the grinding, I do the flossing.
Yeah.
She does it well as well.
I've got very high standards for flossing. Very high standards.
Alright, how about this, Maya? So,
Okay.
Amy does a thing. The first time I saw her do it was to Emily Hayden,
Yes.
and it's like at the start of the match when it's all, like wrist locks, hammer locks, blah 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 blah,
Yes.
and ends up getting them in a wrist lock and tying it round to make it look like her opponent's dabbing.
Yes. Yes.
I actually have a
This is-
submission like that. I haven't done it on Fierce Females yet, but it's called the Dabmission.
I need to make it when the move sync come out.
It's legit.
I am literally slack-jawed in awe at the prospect of like the dab being used in wrestling.
Rude Vince McMahon. Get code breakered.
thought that was it.
Oh, she's firing up.
Chainsaw in the chat is top 5 AEW wrestlers for Martina to grind on.
I'm sure hasn't she already grinded on Orange Cassidy?
I think she
Yeah.
has. Yeah, I think she has.
I think she's grinded on Chris Jericho.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
I know she did.
Maybe she-
My favourite one, it's not AEW, but probably my favourite one was her grinding on Renee Young.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My favourite was Loki.
Loki was a good one.
I think she's also done it to Minoru.
Yeah, Minoru Suzuki was a good one. Who was the other one? Minoru... Someone else like with the reputation of being pure grumpy.
Did she grind on Braun? Or am I imagining?
Yeah.
She did, yeah.
You did do that as well.
She did.
Just, oh my god. Top 5 to grind on an AEW. Well, Orange Cassidy's gotta be up there. I think trying to watch her grind at MJF would be quite funny.
Oh.
Has she grinded on Pac?
Yes! Yes, she did. That's the other grumpy one you were thinking of.
Vince busting out diamond cutters like they're nothing. Big mad Vince. Oh, hey no. That's just rude.
Oh.
Oh, he's got that hammer.
This is intense.
Diamond cutter. Don't know why Vince is doing that, but he is. Too close to the ropes. Again, Vince at your ring position and shocking, mate. Oh, Jaeger bomb, or as close as I could get to it in the game.
She's done it! Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh, a match that defined a generation.
99. Oh god.
Yes!
So close.
Oh yeah, I think you would have had to have had 100 to take that up one more.
Gosh darn it.
So,
That's still good though.
overall 94.8, which, give me a second, I'm just going to take a look at the leaderboard. So 94.8 would put you in a very respectable 4th place.
Oh gosh darn it.
Yay!
So that would, so the top 5 from the bottom up. Now 5th place Viper, 4th place Amy Allonsy, 3rd place Manlin, 2nd place Shug, 1st place Rosie. And all she did was sign people she fancied.
No! No, I didn't. I signed other people. Don't call me out like that.
I had faith in that card. I don't know what else I could have done.
No, you did well. You fought valiantly.
Right, so first things first. We'll actually properly sign Darren.
Congratulations.
You like to find yourself. Oh, doesn't he?
Did he not want it?
No.
Well, he lost it.
Wow.
So that's probably why he doesn't want it.
He's up for coming in for one off,
Oh,
so.
he's in. Okay.
Right, so. We need. Let's go all the way with this one. We need some big names. See if we can get John Cena. Yep.
Nice. John Cena returns from whatever void he's been cast into.
So we've got John Cena and CM Punk.
Oh.
We've had CM Punk before. We made him wrestle Joe Hendry.
That would be a good match.
I just want to think like what his entrance would be. So. Let's have a look at it. So New Japan are currently the biggest company in the game. Even though they got rid of Tanahashi and Okada. The fools!
Why did they do that? Oh no.
There we go, Kenny Omega.
Yay!
Pac's neck's hurt, so we'll leave him the now. Oh yeah, right. Oh, I've got an idea.
Oh no, no, I don't like it when you say that.
No, this will be good.
Okay, it's a good idea, okay.
Hear me out here.
Okay.
Jurassic Express versus More Than Hype.
Ooh.
Yes.
Let it never be said I don't know how to book.
What? I wonder why Jurassic Express keep getting booked in these matches.
The big ideas. Big ideas. Right, so let's have a look. Oh wait, do the boring stuff.
It's fucking warm this morning. Like, why is it so warm? It's not meant to be warm.
Right, so let's have a look. Oh, yeah, I suppose setting up the event would help. Right. It's catchy, right?
It is quite catchy.
Right, so opening match. Let's see, who have we got coming into there? Right, okay. Right. Okay, so opening match can be Jungle Kiona versus Angel Hayes.
Ooh.
Follow your format, so 6-person tag, which will be because we want the music, so Jungle Boy, Marco Stunt.
Maybe my card was missing a tag match.
Versus
Now that I think about it.
I mean, I'm sure Adam would let you do another card.
Absolutely. Amy, you're welcome back anytime, you know that.
I want to beat my score. I had faith in that card.
I mean, we've already had Aisha Raymond on twice, so. Right, so that. Do a tag team title match.
If Jurassic Express lose, I'm gonna be really sad. I'm gonna be so sad.
Yeah, so. Andrew Everett and NL Slip versus Shug D and Aisha Raymond.
Shug!
Shug's the best. He's so cool.
We love Shug.
Right. We followed that.
The toasted tag team.
Yeah, that came about during the charity one.
I like that.
Right. Okay. So next up will be Gene Money
Yes.
versus Kenny Omega.
Oh, beautiful.
Wow.
Beautiful match.
Since it's me putting together this card, would it count for the leaderboard?
Dunno. Do you want to put yourself on the leaderboard?
Only if it does well.
if it does crap, you're just like, no.
Yeah, wasn't me.
And
Never happened.
no, never happened.
Next up, Team Stardom versus
Adam, I'm just gonna DM you something. Bear with me a sec.
Twitter or Discord.
Discord, because I'm on there at the minute.
Okay. Okay. That means, but that means having to come out of this booking and redo it all over again.
Does it? No. Okay then. Nope. Never mind.
We'll save it for we'll save it for the next time.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
I do like that idea.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
secrets. Oh.
Sneaky behind the scenes things.
Next up, CM Punk versus Matt Riddle.
Nice.
Interesting.
Who styles Andy? Andy's King's Road. We'll do another tag match before the main.
Is it the traditional main that we have in these cards?
Do you mean the bear?
Oh yes.
He's okay. Daddy Star versus Johnny and Amy.
Oh.
Our main event.
Who hasn't fought them? Who hasn't fought the bear?
There versus.
No, let Amy pick. Let Amy pick someone.
Okay.
Okay, so this is who's gonna wrestle the bear?
Yep.
Oh. Oh no. Who hasn't wrestled a bear?
Most of them. The only people we have, I know Bam Bam's wrestled the bear.
Vince McMahon has.
Vince has. Spot Monkey has. I think Survival Tabita has.
Yeah, I think Tabita has.
Second.
I'm saying William Beaver, so let's go with William Beaver. He was down the bottom, I think.
Oh, you want Ever versus a bear for the main event?
Yes. That's a good main event.
I think he would beat the bear.
He does have a hell of a lariat. This time, not Tornado. Because that was an error. Quickly save. So what do you think of this card, Amy?
Well structured. I like it.
And we'll Benny Hill some of it. So we can maybe try and squeeze in another show time depending. So opening up Jungle Kiona versus Angel Hayes. Who do you got for this one?
Angel Head.
Angel.
She's so good. And she's offensively young for being how good she is.
She's awesome. She's so nice as well.
I've only met her the once at one of the Discovery shows, but she seemed lovely.
She's really nice. Most people are really nice though, in fairness.
Yeah. There we go. Maya's favourite type of match.
I still remember. I don't know if it was the first time you showed me. I think it was when I was just like really drunk.
Oh, you lost your shit.
I lost my goddamn mind. Oh, it was beautiful.
A few of the guests we've had as well say they want Benny Hill matches to become a real thing.
So just like really fast-paced matches.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you need to pre-tape it like with the Firefly Funhouse and do it like stop motion style or whatever, but
Hey, here's the thing. With the things like the Boneyard match and the Firefly Funhouse match, do you think we're going to see more cinematic matches now?
I hope so. Because I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff. Same with like the Final Deletion, and even if you go back far enough, like the White Castle of Fear in WCW.
Yeah.
I've always been like, because a lot of it has like very sort of kind of mid to low budget horror movie kind of vibes, and I'm a big sucker for that kind of stuff.
I definitely think they should do more, and also just to annoy all the people on Twitter who just are allergic to fun.
Yeah.
I didn't understand. Like, I really enjoyed WrestleMania this year, and I didn't pay attention to Twitter while I was watching it. It's like the first year ever. And I opened Twitter, and it was like a portal into a different universe. I couldn't believe how much people hated it. Like,
I loved it. I thought it was great.
And especially the Edge and Randy Orton match. Oh my god. I couldn't believe how much I enjoyed that match. And I opened Twitter and it was just like people watched a different match to me. I couldn't believe it.
I will say, in the interest of fairness, I missed that one because I fell asleep.
Like, it's fair, like, it was a bit long. Fair enough. But I thought it was amazing.
I think that's the thing, isn't it? I think it's really sad when you're watching an event like WrestleMania and you think, oh, that match was really, really good. And then you go onto Twitter or Reddit or Facebook and then everyone seems to hate it. And you're just like, oh, okay. Like, why are people allergic to fun? And here they come.
With Jungle Boy's real music.
With his real music. The greatest tag team ever.
I mean, it's all the types who are like, the ones that take like Meltzer's reviews as gospel and stuff. And it's like, my thing with, not just for wrestling, but with music or films or whatever else as well, it's like, if you enjoy it, who cares what anyone else thought?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know.
I mean, I think it's because even growing up, my opinions were never kinda on the cusp of pop culture or whatever. But I grew up like, it was generally uncool things that I liked. So maybe I'm used to just kind of having to go, oh well, if other people didn't like the thing I like, then that's up to them, kind of thing. But
Yeah.
I mean, like, when I was at high school and people were listening to, like Wigfield and Oasis and stuff like that, and I'm listening to like Black Sabbath and like Public Enemy and Metallica.
God, what a nerd.
I just feel like the cool thing to do was just hate on WWE,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, sure, like there's stuff you can be critical of. That's true of anything, but like if you do see a lot, you can see two people have a really good match and people won't give it their due or whatever because it's a WWE produced match, and like this guy should have won, and I get that because like we've all had that moment where I wish this person would have won because it would have done great things for their career or whatever. But like God knows I wish Cesaro won more matches, but he still has banging matches all the time, so it's neither here nor there.
I think the one that annoyed me, like, and I say this as a person who's kind of fallen out of love a bit with WWE, and I've kind of moved on to AEW. But what really annoyed me was that whole bit where Matt Hardy was like teleporting in the crowd, and someone made the point of, if WWE did this, people would have slated it. But because AEW did it, it's fine. Like, and it's like, it's damn true.
Well, the thing is, like, people did slate it when WWE did it, though.
Yeah,
But you
it's just like,
oh,
Jesus, Marco!
Whoa, what happened there?
uh-oh.
Yay! No, come on, get up.
This is the charity stream all over again.
Oh.
No!
Because this is exactly what happened with when Amy, like, killed Andrew Everett.
Marco's been there for an awfully long time, like... Marco, get up.
I'm going to have to reset the game.
No, they were going to win.
It's okay, because I did save it before, you know, that show, so...
Okay. That's sad.
We're good in that respect.
Yeah, I think the moral of the story here is just don't look at Twitter when a wrestling event's been on, because it's usually bad.
You get it with, like AEW fans who will automatically criticise anything WWE does and vice versa, and again, it's not just wrestling, because you see it with, like, you know, like Xbox people and PlayStation people or stuff like that as well. And it's... give it a rest, everyone.
I feel that. And I feel for you, Amy, as well. Like, obviously, you are a wrestler, you are in that scene. And it must be quite annoying for people on Twitter to be like, oh, I hope they don't get signed to WWE. And it's like, people still want that. Like, let them have...
Controversial. Like, like, I want to say, like, minimal, like, what I can't say. But I think, like, for the majority of people, like, WWE is the reason they started wrestling.
Yeah, totally.
If you know what I mean. Like, for the majority of wrestlers, WWE is the reason. And I think it's a bit weird for people to say that they would wrestle there, or they hope that people don't get signed there. Like, it's the reason we all watch wrestling today.
Yeah, it really is.
That's all I'll say on the matter, because I don't want to start...
No, it's okay.
I was already starting to worry about when the conversation went down that tag. I was like, let's not get Amy in trouble or anything like that, you know?
Sorry. It's my fault. I was ranting.
No, I won't say anything that I don't feel strongly about, if you know what I mean. I just don't...
You know what I feel strongly about? Why did that match not finish? I'm sad. I feel very strongly about Jurassic Express.
LJ died.
Yeah, let's not get Amy in trouble or anything like that.
Let's not do that.
We don't want someone tuning into this and all of a sudden it's like Amy shoots on, you know, whoever. Or...
No! I will protect.
Sorry?
I don't think I'm shooting. I haven't said anything controversial.
No, that's what I mean. We don't want it to end up getting there.
No, yeah.
Even then,
just put the blame on me. It's fine.
And even then, like, Amy, because you're so nice and wholesome and whatever, I imagine you shooting would just be like, so and so's feet are smelly or whatever.
This person smells.
No, because that's rude. Like, but like saying they smell in general is rude, but saying they've got smelly feet, because that's like a fairly common thing, I think. So that's about as rude as I can see Amy getting. Maybe saying, like, I don't know, I'm trying to get something like very like innocuous. Like, did you know this big wrestling star is, I don't know, scared of spiders?
Shocker.
It's like you turning round and being like, see this guy? They when they make the tea, they put the milk in first, and everyone's just like, no.
Oh, like,
I think if someone said that about me, I'd just be like, what? No, absolutely disgusting.
I mean, if you put the milk in first, you're a monster.
Right?
I mean, I don't even really like drink tea anyway, but like, no. Maybe we can wrong the right here, and maybe Angel Hayes wins.
Maybe.
Right the wrong, you know what I meant.
The alternate universe match.
Well, let's be honest, it's not the first time that's happened in one of my wrestling game streams.
No.
Hell, alternate universes and doppelgangers are pretty much the crux of what I do in wrestling games, so...
Can't think of character, let's make a clone of one of them.
That would be a thing, like, to give Amy a comparison. Amy, imagine you won Money in the Bank,
Yes.
but before you were allowed to cash in, you had to defeat evil Amy in combat.
Oh.
That's the kind of thing I mean.
Oh, Jungle won again, damn it.
Not just that, but she killed Angel Hayes.
No, bring her back.
And now it gets a lower rating because it ended prematurely. Right, so here we go. High speed again. Hopefully they don't wreck it. I'm going to let this entrance play out because I love this song.
Yes.
This would actually be a banger of a match. Jurassic Express versus More Than Hype.
That's why it broke the game.
Yeah. I was, like, when I was watching the More Than Hype matches last night, oh, who was it? And this is the thing, with having made some of the Irish wrestlers, like yourself, or like Raven Creed, or More Than Hype, or whoever else, it feels like every time I'll go to, like, watch matches, to, like, sort of do my research on, like, moves and, like, move sequences and stuff like that, I feel like I see somebody new that I've never seen before, where I'm like, hey, they're good.
Yeah.
Like, who was it? Was it Party Hard Inc?
From where?
It was one of the matches I saw last night was them and More Than Hype.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like, I'd heard of them, but I'd never seen them before, and it was like, hey, this is a really good match. But then...
Where was that one?
I can't remember.
Hold on, I'll look it up.
The whole match is on YouTube.
Oh, that was in Italy or Spain, I think. Yeah, Italy.
Is that the company that Joki's the champion for?
I'm not too sure. It's Rising Sun.
Oh, right, okay. No, the Joki's Italian Championship Wrestling. Like, she's been their women's champ for like 2 years or something.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
And the other cool part, obviously Big Drew winning.
Yeah.
So, like, because this is a wholesome stream, we've got Amy here, so we'll keep it to the good things.
Good wholesome things. So I have to shut up during this match.
Yeah, like Big Drew's lovely as well, so I And he's big.
He is a big boy.
Like, I mean, I'm like 6'1" and he dwarfs me. And there's not many, to be honest, I don't think there's many wrestlers in the entire British Isles that dwarf me. Because there doesn't tend to be very many tall wrestlers over here.
Yeah.
I genuinely think the only sort of wrestlers I've met at shows who are taller than me are like Drew, Demo and Joe Hendry.
They are quite tall.
And even Joe's only like an inch taller than me or something.
Yeah.
There's a question. If you were to wrestle Joe Hendry,
Yes.
what song would you want him to do for your entrance?
God, I don't know. What would be the best?
I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming by your own entrance you like Queen.
Yes.
Is that your favourite Queen song, by the way?
No, Killer Queen would be my favourite.
Sorry?
Killer Queen would be my favourite.
Ah.
But I picked that song. It's actually a really long story behind that song.
I mean, it fits you, that song.
I think it's perfect.
It fits the character and stuff.
Yeah. But when I was a kiddo, the first kind of music album I ever listened to was a Max Fly album, and they did a cover of Don't Stop Me Now on it.
Alright.
And it was my first ever like song that I was like, that's my favourite song. And that's how I kind of found Queen to Max Fly, which is a really convoluted way of finding a Queener.
It's Gajira Hawk in the chat asking how tall is Killian Dane? Killian Dane's like I think 6'3" or 6'4". He's taller than me anyway, so. And yes, Eddie Dennis, Chris Brooks, Big T are all big boys, but I've not many of them, so I didn't count them.
I want to meet all these big tall wrestlers.
I met Kane once as well. Now he's a big boy. Yeah.
Yeah, Kane is large.
It was like an in-store when he was still teaming with Daniel Bryan.
God damn it! No!
See, this is the split between you because obviously Amy wanted more than Hype to win.
Now I'm going quiet out of protest.
100%. Heck yeah.
I mean, of course. I think Benny Hill most of them. And see where it leaves us. I mean, I only met Kane very briefly, Jim, in that in-store, but he seemed nice enough. Very polite large man whose hands engulfed mine. I think my favourite reaction when I've ever met a wrestler, well, there's two actually, and one of them was Amy. You remember?
Yeah.
When she clocked who I was.
Favorite moment.
Realising that I was the Wrestling Without Context guy, and he's like,
You from Twitter!
I know you from the internet. He's like, I think you said like you'd been following it since like before you started training.
Yeah, like I used to be like a Twitter fan, whatever else people were just doing it. Of course I was like a Twitter fan.
Yeah, I mean,
Like I followed that account since like 2016 or 2017. Like he came up to me at a show and he was like, "Do you know who I am?" I was like,
Like, I think I said like, like we've spoken on Twitter and stuff, and like, oh, who are you? Well, and it was kind of the same when I first met Martina, because obviously I've done like a lot of gifs of her and stuff like that, because she is pretty much that Twitter account personified.
Yeah, she's the world's most gifable wrestler.
And like, because we were with my friend Gordon, and he was talking to her first, and he actually said, "Oh, that's Adam, the wrestling the context guy," but I don't think she caught what he said and was just like kind of nodding to be polite or whatever. and like afterwards when I went up to her, he was like, "You didn't understand what he said there, did you?" And she was like, "No." I was like, "Oh, my name's Adam, I run the Wrestling Without Context Twitter," and she was like, "Oh, it's you," kind of thing. Trying to make me famous, because this was like obviously before she started wrestling in America and stuff. And that's the thing, if I like wrestlers, I will happily abandon the gimmick of the Twitter to plug them or whatever. I wish I'd never called it that, because it's like, it is generally just a celebration of like the fun and the silly side of wrestling. Because I think, as we kind of touched upon earlier, there's too much of the like grumbling about things when something a bit silly or whatever happens in wrestling, or like podcasts or whatever, where it's just nothing but people complaining about this, that, and the other. Whereas a lot of the silly stuff is like, even if you deep down think, oh, this wrestler can be used better, a lot of it is still really fun. And that's the kind of stuff I wanted to celebrate with it.
And you did a bloody good job of doing so.
Like, it started, I was watching some of the old Saturday night main events on the network, just for, you know, like a bit of nostalgia. And there's one, and it's like just before WrestleMania 4. And it's a match of Jake the Snake Roberts against Sika, who, on the off chance anyone in the chat doesn't know, Sika is the father of Roman Reigns. And he had, you know, like the sort of wild, crazy Samoan kind of gimmick. And
Holy shit, who won?
Aisha and Shug.
Nice.
So, like, there's a backstage interview before the match with Sika and Sika and Mr. Fuji interviewed by Mean Gene. And Fuji's giving it, you know, oh, he's going to eat the snake and all this kind of stuff about Jake. And to illustrate this, like, Sika's holding like a giant sub sandwich. And when I say a giant sub sandwich, I mean this thing's like maybe 4 feet long.
What?
Like, legitimately, this thing's like 3 or 4 feet long. And Fuji's holding like a jar of mustard that you can tell is a jar of mustard, because it's like this sort of grey, creamy kind of thing with mustard written across it in huge black letters. Like it's like it's just been lifted off the set of the 60s Batman or something. And I thought, you imagine, you know, being an old school fan and you only really know like Bruno Sammartino and Bob Backlund and serious guys like that, and you tune in and all of a sudden there's just this giant Samoan guy holding a 4-foot sandwich. And I thought, hang on, wrestling's full of silly moments like that. And that's where the Twitter account idea came from. And I did it just thinking, oh, I'll just make, you know, my friends laugh and stuff like that. And then like within a month it's already got more followers than like my own account. So yes, that's how it all started.
And the rest is history.
Yeah.
So who you got for this match, Amy? Gene Money
I'm gonna go
or
with Gene Money.
Oh,
Kenny-
it's gotta be G.
Nah. Nope. I have faith.
Well, we did put Gene against Okada at one point. And in game, because obviously the in-game timer goes faster than real life, but in game it lasted an hour and a half.
Oh wow.
So
I've got a B.O.B. for a sec, but could you please shout at Matt in the chat? He's being mean to me again.
is he? Don't be mean, Matt.
Right.
He's being mean.
You know the way how you and Johnny are like mortal enemies now.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the same deal with Matt and Maya.
Okay.
We're mortal enemies.
Why do I want to be on?
I don't know, like, I mean, Matt's character in our wee stupid wrestling thing that we do is literally called Bastard, so... Oh, you've done it now, you're going to make a big mistake. I feel like this match would be a lot of fun. I feel like Kenny's cartoonish enough to have a really fun match with Gene. So since, Amy, you mentioned earlier that, you know, obviously WWE is how most of us started wrestling, or started watching wrestling. What was the first match you ever saw?
Okay. So, I only started watching wrestling in 2015.
Really?
Which is, yeah, like a weird thing to say. Like, I didn't grow up with wrestling. The first match... The match that, like, made me realise that I liked wrestling, it was just the first kind of pay-per-view. So I was on YouTube, and it was just, like, free on YouTube, so I just clicked it. Like, I was like, oh my god, wrestling? Like, haven't seen that in years. And it was... I think it was a TLC in 2014 or 2015. It's where like the monitor blows up in Dean Ambrose's face.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's the first bit of wrestling I ever watched.
What is it with people and not like getting into wrestling pretty late? Like, because obviously a lot of people get into it when they're like kids or whatever.
Yeah.
And deciding I'm going to be a wrestler and ended up being really good. Because the same thing happened with Kaylee Ray.
Really?
Yeah, Kaylee, like, because you know, like, Kaylee and Stevie are a couple, right?
Yeah.
So, like, Kaylee went along to training with him for, like, a bit of fun. She wasn't even into wrestling before it.
Wow.
And look at her now.
Yeah. But I was watching wrestling there for 4 months and I just knew, like, I was like, I need to try this. I really like, need to try this. I was addicted to it.
And of course, quite lucky by now that there's kind of wrestling schools all over the place.
Yeah. But, like, when I started training, there was only 2 that I knew of in the country. And I had a choice to make.
Put away the volume a bit. There. Yeah, like, so who was your favourite wrestler when you first got into it?
When I first started watching it, it was Dean Ambrose, for sure.
He's good.
Like, loved them, and then I found Becky Lynch. Like, I didn't even know she existed.
Oh yeah.
And the rest is history. Like, she's
Yeah.
my favourite wrestler.
I've been into wrestling like most of my life, and like I have to say this, I've had a massive crush on her since like 2007 or something. Yeah, that kind of, oh, who is this kind of reaction.
But the thing with Becky, like, because when I started watching wrestling, I was only watching Raw and SmackDown. Like, I didn't even know NXT was a thing.
Yeah.
So when she got called up, was kind of my first, like, exposure to her. I was like, what? she's from Dublin. What? Like, he explained to me, like, I didn't know. And so I watched everything, like all her NXT stuff. I watched all her Shimmer stuff. I watched all her indie stuff. Like I watched everything that I could physically find on it. Like, so inspiring. And just like my trainer, like Joe Cabret, like actually trained her as well.
Who was it that trained you?
Joe Cabret.
Oh, the guy that runs OTT.
Yeah, he's my trainer. But like he had a lot of a hand in training her when she was like going to WWE tryouts.
Yeah.
It's just mad. Like he turned around and said it to me one day. I was like I didn't even know.
It's like obviously like my experience is very different because like I'm still a fan. I didn't actually end up wrestling, which, given the state of my body now, is probably just as well. Just because of like joint problems and stuff that I've got.
Yeah.
But like when I first started going to ICW shows, like I'd seen bits of like matches and stuff on like YouTube and that, but the thing that turned it for like actually going to a show was my friend Stu, the one that runs the Friends Wrestle Twitter account.
Yeah.
He had just moved to Glasgow, and this was back before ICW was like, you know, you could get their tickets through Ticketmaster or whatever. Back then you used to buy them out of Rufus T. Fireflies, which is like a pub in the city centre. And so he was like walking around one day and there was like the poster on the window for like an upcoming ICW show. And it was like, you know, Insane Championship Wrestling featuring New Japan star Fergal Devitt. And like he instantly just walked straight into the pub and bought 2 tickets, like one for me and one for him.
Well,
Like didn't even bother phoning me to ask me if I wanted to go because he knew what my answer would be. And before then, like the Scottish names, or names based in Scotland at least, that I knew were like more, I guess, like the obvious ones of the time. You know, like people like, you know, like Lionheart and Wolfgang and guys like that.
yeah.
And then getting to find out about people, you know, like Nikki Storm, Kaylee Ray, the Coffees, you know, who are all like WWE now, which, you know, and I've seen them wrestling in front of comparatively pretty small crowds. But yeah, I'm like so pleased for all of them, because like part of having been there watching them early on is seeing how hard they've worked to get where they are.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And like people like, you know, like Kaylee Ray and Viper and that, who are not only have worked very hard to get where they are, but are also genuinely nice people. And there's few things better than seeing genuinely nice people succeed. So, who would your dream opponent be? I know this is all the boring questions, right? The ones that every, I guess, interview does. Maybe we'll divide up like one current and one of all time.
Right. Like currently, for sure, it'd be Becky, because I feel like I just learned how much.
Yeah.
Like when I was watching her, like it's the style that I wanted to wrestle. Like she's not high flying. She doesn't do anything like crazy. Like, and I feel like I'm not high flying. I don't do anything crazy either. Like compared to like a lot of other wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's not to say she's not athletic, because of course she is. She just has a different like wrestling style. And just the way she wrestles, like I think I'd learn a lot from her if I got to wrestle her. And then all time. I know this is so weird, like, because I haven't watched wrestling for long enough, but I'd love to wrestle Dolph Ziggler. Like, his style of wrestling as well is, like, the dream. Like, everything he does is just, I want to wrestle like that.
Like, one of the things I do really love about him is just, like, how fearless a bumper he is.
Yeah.
Like, he flies about literally like a man who does not want to live.
Yeah, but that's the way I want to wrestle. Like, and I think I take them, like for every one bump I think I take it at 4. Sometimes.
Amy, if you believe you want to wrestle Dolph Ziggler, one day you will wrestle Dolph Ziggler. Also, hi, I'm back. I had to, like, chug a packet of crisps before I came on the mic again.
How does one chug a packet of crisps?
You haven't seen me eat crisps. I have a question.
Ooh.
Say zombies happen, and you can have 3 wrestlers to help you survive the zombie apocalypse. Who would they be and why? Why is one of them Dolph Ziggler?
Why is one of them Dolph Ziggler?
I don't know, you tell me.
Why would I? Okay. And one of them has to be Dolph Ziggler. And why would it be Dolph Ziggler?
More importantly, like, if zombies did happen and you had to fight them, you've got the perfect entrance music for it.
Don't Stop Me Now?
Yeah, because of the scene in Shaun of the Dead.
Oh yeah,
You could literally Shaun of the Dead it.
Why would one of them be Dolph Ziggler?
'Cause I won't lie, there was part of me that thought that was why you chose that music.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see why.
Say you had to pick 3. One of them doesn't have to be Dolph Ziggler, forget that. Say you had to pick 3. Who would they be and why?
Whew. Are we going for survival here? Are we going for, like, the people who would kill all the zombies?
A bit of both. Bit of survival, bit of who could punch a zombie the best, you know.
Like,
I've already got mine, by the way. I've already fought.
Okay, I haven't thought of mine yet.
I've already got 3.
go on.
So, Amy, to keep
You pick me.
to keep the group's spirits up.
That's fair.
Okay, and me and you would sit back and have a laugh while Minoru Suzuki and Haku battered all the zombies.
Like, do you not pick the Undertaker? Because he is literally the dead man walk.
Well, by that logic, we could also have the Undertaker.
Oh. Yeah. I guess there's my pin.
Yeah.
Even more Dolph Ziggler. Let's just go with Dolph Ziggler, because why not?
Matt in the chat, by the way, has just said he would pick 3 Hakus. That's a fair shout, if you wanted to survive.
Who am I?
That's the thing, actually, Amy. How? Because obviously, as you said, you've only been into wrestling for like a few years. How familiar are you with the stories of Haku?
Not at all.
Oh, they're things of legend. So, like,
He's a big tough boy.
yeah, he's a big Tongan dude. He's actually, you know, Tamatonga, Tangaloa, and Hikuleo from New Japan.
Yeah.
He's their dad.
Okay.
And he's reputedly one of the legitimately hardest men in wrestling history. There's like,
Why? What has he done?
Well, there was a story about like, and this was like back in the 80s when it was when very much the mentality was like, oh, we've got to protect the business and all that kind of thing, right? And there was a story of him getting into a fight at a bar with this guy who came up, doing the whole "oh, isn't wrestling fake" kind of thing. And suppose they're like, depending on who you listen to, he either bit the guy's nose off, or like grabbed the guy's like bottom teeth and ripped them out of his mouth.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, and then there was the part where apparently like the police showed up, and like they tried to like obviously stop him, and like by which I mean they tried to mace him, and all that's done is just gone and made him angry.
Okay.
Like, there's stories like that because like all those shoot interviews have the stories of that I saw this wrestler getting into a bar fight way back when. And all the Haku ones are just like ridiculous feats of strength, or of him like taking like some Herculean amount of punishment and just like not blinking.
Oh my god.
I just loved Amy's response to the ripping the tooth. Oh, that's lovely.
I think it was Ric Flair that told that story, but don't quote me on that.
God, that's terrifying.
I'd believe it though. I'd definitely believe it.
Like, there's one I saw a clip of, and it was Rikishi, just like answering random questions from fans. And one of them was like, who would win in a real fight, Haku or Brock Lesnar? And he gives the guy this look, like Haku, as if to say, of course it would be Haku. And his explanation was, Brock's tough, but Haku's crazy tough. But yeah, the stories of Haku are just like these legendary things of stupid, like absurd things, like out of a comic book or something.
Like, imagine having no nose because someone bit it off. That's terrifying.
I guess that's the difference in the mentality between back then and now.
Yeah.
Because like if someone came up to you and was like, "Oh, wrestling's fake," you'd just be kind of like, "Yeah, whatever," or that, like, shut up, who cares? But to go to that extreme is
just really love the business.
yeah. But yeah, Tamatonga, Tangaloa, and Hikuleo are his kids.
So are they all really hard as well?
I would imagine so.
Are they ready to just
I know.
hit everybody?
I know.
Tamatonga's pretty solid. Like,
Well, Tama and Hikuleo were actually adopted, so, but still, like being raised by Haku. That would be a pretty terrifying experience. See, now I'm trying to think of maybe a question that Amy has never had in an interview before.
Well, I've never had that one.
Alright, how about...
Zombies was the first thing that came into my head and was like, I'm going to ask Amy that when I return upstairs with my cup of tea.
How about... What's your favourite Rubber Bandits song?
Rubber Bandits.
Yeah. You don't know the Rubber Bandits? They're Irish.
I know the Rubber Bandits. Oh my god. I like the one, I don't know the name, it's like
The what one, sorry?
Roshi, wanna fight your father?
Oh yeah, I love that one.
I don't know.
I sing that in my work all the time, by the way.
It's very addictive to sing. I love singing in that accent.
I like that, and I like what's the other one? Christ, what is the other one? Obviously, Horse Outside's like a belter.
Yeah. How many fish can I name? Not many. I've only learned the names of fish from Animal Crossing lately, so.
That's a good way to learn the names of fish, though.
You say that, like, see when I was a kid, like, my, albeit rudimentary, knowledge of American geography, so much of it came from, like wrestling, like the hometowns being announced and stuff.
Yeah.
So, there's worse ways to learn things.
Okay, I got another question.
Okay.
You could be any mythical creature. What would you be?
Oh,
And I know the answer to this one.
I would be a unicorn.
Hooray!
I, for one, am shocked.
Yeah.
Unicorns are cool, though.
I like them. They're amazing.
Adam, what would you like to be?
If I was a mythical creature?
Yes.
I don't know, see, I'm trying to think of, like, weird movie stuff in that.
I'd like to be a forest nymph. I'd like to just chill in a forest and potentially lure people to their death. That's a solid career choice.
Does a transformer count?
I'll allow it. I will allow it this once.
Okay, I'll be Optimus Prime.
Okay. Ah yes, my favourite mythical creature, Optimus Prime.
Well, technically they would be a creature because, like, they're not, like, they're machines, but they're not, the Transformers aren't, like, they're not just machines, like, they're sentient. So,
They're aliens, technically.
Yeah.
They're from space.
yeah, they're from Cybertron.
Yeah, so, well done. Well done for somehow bending the rules to the question.
Or wait, does Disney's Robin Hood count?
There's no mythical creatures in that, though, is there?
Well, I think I think a bipedal talking fox counts as mythical. Yes.
No, that's fairies. You're thinking of fairies. Is Adam a fairy? I don't
No. Good grief, no.
I'm just saying. I'm just wondering out loud.
Not a fox pervert, no.
Fox perfect.
I guess like a dragon or something.
Yeah, I think he'd be a pretty good dragon.
Like, because they fly about, they're powerful, so they've got, like, freedom. And they don't have to worry about shit. Apart from, like, crazy knights coming up their mountain to get their pile of gold or whatever.
Yeah.
And let's face it, they'll just roast 99 out of 100 of the knights.
Yeah. Okay, with you being a dragon, like maybe you don't hoard gold. What do you hoard? You could hoard anything you want.
Wrestling DVDs.
Fair enough.
Or it could be like a dragon. Oh, Amy gets the win.
Oh,
Yay!
So, like, I could be like a dragon, but like from the Skyrim mod that turned them all into Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh no, I forgot about that.
And Amy gets 100%.
Yay!
You're damn right.
Big match aims.
I just wanted Amy to win the leaderboard. That's all I wanted. And it didn't happen.
I'm sorry. I really
Okay.
tried.
There's always next time. Someone will have to beat me because I can't sit at the top of that leaderboard forever.
Main event.
Go. Main event.
The bear.
Right. Sorry, we were distracted because we were talking about dragons.
Okay, Amy, if you had to wrestle a bear, what would your strategy be?
Confuse it.
What with?
My dance move.
You'd floss at the bear.
I would also do, the new one after doing it.
It'd just be you doing Fortnite dances at a bear.
Yes.
That's a good strategy. Very good strategy.
It would be really confused.
Would you do the Macarena at a bear?
Like, would the bear know the Macarena?
No, at the bear, not with the bear. Although you can do it with the bear if the bear knows the Macarena.
I think my strategy now is to befriend the bear.
Kind of like that episode of The Simpsons where Maggie ends up getting looked after by the bears.
Amy, raised by bears.
Ah, he's old.
That's the backstory of Amy. She was a little unicorn child. She was left in a cave of bears, and she was raised by bears.
So does this mean that Amy is canonically Maggie Simpson?
I don't know. It could be. It could be. Canonically a unicorn child who is... Oh, the ref's down! The ref was down!
But a bear can't climb the turnbuckle. Uh-oh.
Bloody well tried. Oh shit. Is he even gonna win?
He's holding his own.
Is Eva gonna win? Oh my god, he might beat the bear. This is tense.
Look what chaos you have wrought, Amy. Plunge her by the bear.
I like the Benny Hill matches when they go out of the ring because they just count so fast. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Counting is fun. Oh, almost. Big boy sent on by the bear. The bear wins via bear hug.
Yes!
And then goes for the pin.
Team bet.
$99%.
That was pretty... I wasn't expecting that to get 99.
Oh,
Solid show.
good card.
Now it's the bear. The bear brings... The bear does bring crowds.
And we can send people to all Japan should we wish to do so.
Jolly good. Jolly good.
Emily's fit again.
Oh, she's
Yay!
The game wants an NL Slip versus Gene Money match. Sure, I like Mark Quinn. So who's it wanted more money? Grado.
Grado engage.
Yeah, let's give them more money. We're loaded.
Get all the money.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, yeah, yeah. So, are you guys want another show? Or do you want to try something else, or what?
I'm gonna scoot off.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
I'm very much in the middle of this drawing, and I can't lose my stride now, and I don't want to fall asleep.
Fair enough.
So I'm gonna hop off the stream.
Okay.
Sorry, Amy, what did you say then?
I said I gotta make some food.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
So we'll finish off the way we usually do. So I ask you, who are we going to put in a shoot fight with a bear?
Oh wow. Oh god.
This is just...
You put this poor girl on the spot.
So it's all of us against the bear.
This is just a one-on-one thing. Oh.
Who would win in a food fight? Oh, I seen Rob Downey. Rob Downey?
Rob Downey against a bear, okay.
Is he gonna have a birthday food fight against the bear?
Happy birthday.
So it's official, Rob Downey versus a bear.
Amazing.
Because I made him in the game and posted it at him like, now you know how it feels.
How
Rob's
does one win
lovely.
a food fight?
Oh, Rob's lovely, yeah. But can he beat a bear?
I don't know. He needs that power. He needs to have the power to beat the bear. The superhero suit might help him out.
He's only had one public match with us so far. It was a count-out loss to his brother. Because his brother is part of our silly little wrestling gang as well.
He's been part of it for quite some time, hasn't he, Owen?
Ian, yeah. I've known him for ages. Like, I've known him longer than I've known Rob.
Ah.
When I first met Ian, God, it was a few years ago. Alana had a spare ticket to a What Culture show.
Oh, yeah.
And Ian was one of our pals that was there.
Ah!
That was the one where Martina wrestled Viper. And Viper was the heel, which was weird because it was in Scotland.
Oh yeah, she was heel in WCPW, wasn't she?
Because I remember, like, and I'm sure I've mentioned this on stream before, but so she did. Martina did like the Bronco Buster, like she usually does, where she gets kind of carried away with it, and like Viper's response was to roll out of the ring and like Febreze her own face. Rob's holding his own.
Rob might just beat the bear.
The only people I can remember offhand who have beaten the bear: Chris Hero beat the bear, Tyler Bate beat the bear, Bastard Denton beat the bear, and Aisha Raymond beat the bear.
I feel like that should be some exclusive merch to your brand. Just a shirt that says "I beat the bear."
Yeah. Oh wait, no, Effie beat the bear as well.
We like a bit of Effie.
I mean, like Effie against a bear. I feel like there's a joke in there somewhere, but. And in fact, he didn't just beat the bear; he kicked the shit out of the bear.
Who, Effie did?
Yeah. Effie wrecked the bear.
I can't. I remember you mentioning that Effie beat the bear, but I don't think I ever saw the match where he beat the bear.
What night was that? I'm trying to remember who I had on with me. I think that may have been. It was either the night Manlin was on or the night Mark was on. Oh, hello, my cat's out.
Cat?
Hey, Moki. She's got like a little one of those like box things, and we've got like some covers in it for her, and she was just like curled up in there.
Oh, a good baby.
She's the one that's like a total sook. They're like, I have two cats, Amy.
Okay.
And they're like sisters. They're from the same litter.
Oh.
And one of them, like Moki, there is like a total sook. She loves attention and having a fuss made of her and stuff. That's the one I sent you the photo of earlier.
Yeah. Very true.
Whereas her sister Lilith is the opposite. Like she, if you try to fuss her, she gives you like a sort of like, "What the hell are you doing?" and kind of look and runs away. So, Rob Downey has taken the bear into the third round. Not many people get this far.
Come on, Rob. Come on. My dog is getting to the point where. Oh, did he lose? No.
He lost via a head dive to the nuts.
God damn it. No, my dog has taken to kind of blanking me because I'm at home a lot now, and he's just like, "Oh, great, you again."
Whereas Moki loves the attention and the fuss and stuff. Like,
oh no, Bobby is sick of the sight of me at this point.
Moki very often will like actually jump up on us, or like me or Joanna if we're on the bed, and just like sort of curl up in her lap and like stretch out because she's a wee sook.
Good baby.
Yeah. So happy birthday, Rob. You lost to a bear.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Rob.
Yeah. Rob's a good guy and does some amazing arts, including Amy's merch, which you can buy at amyallonsy.bigcartel.com.
This match is sponsored by Big.
Yeah, you know me, Amy. I will plug anything. You know that. Like, so yes, thank you everyone for joining us. We've had fun. I will probably be back on tomorrow. I don't know who with or what doing, but I'll figure out something. Thank you to both Maya and Amy for joining me.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
You can follow Maya on Twitter at Rosie_Pumpkins, and you can follow Amy at Amy Allonsy, all one word. And anything else you'd like to plug, either of you?
I'd just like to say, if you do follow me on Twitter, anyone, brace yourself because I'm going to be talking about AEW an awful lot.
That's because she fancies Jungle Boy. She does. Hey, he's a good-looking man. I'm not judging.
I just like mocking you. It's fun.
Yeah.
I love you, really.
I know. And Amy, plug your things.
All of my handles are at Amy Allonsy, so if you want me, that's where you find me. Allonsy, Allonsy, which is really complicated to spell. Yeah, that's it. My Twitter is just an Animal Crossing fan account in it, but if you like Animal Crossing, come on over.
You like Animal Crossing?
Wait a minute. Like, Amy, you said you were thinking about getting into streaming yourself. Are you not able to like stream directly from a Switch?
No.
Oh, what?
Oh, nice technology. Yeah, I need to get like a capture card.
Because I know like PS4 and I think Xbox as well, you can like stream directly from them.
Yeah.
But that's a shame.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah. There's a question. What are your views of Thomas Nook?
He's a saint. A saint.
He's okay. Like he's growing on me.
He's a saint.
I've never played an Animal Crossing game, so like I've played Stardew Valley, which is kind of similar.
No, look, he is a saint. He just gives you a house, okay? You can pay him if you want to pay him. You don't have to pay him. He's not making you pay him. There's no like pressure. Pay me back whenever. No.
You just maybe he's changed because I played the one for the 3DS and I was a bit like, I don't like you.
Yeah, Joanna played the 3DS one a lot.
Oh.
But maybe in New Horizons, maybe he's different.
There's no interest. He's like, hey, look, here's a house, pay me back whenever. Oh, you paid me back? Hey, here's an expansion, pay me back whenever.
That's a good deal, actually. I mean, you're not going to get that for the banks or like a housing society or whatever.
Yeah, there's no pressure. Just pay me back when you can.
Yeah, do your thing, or go fishing. That's fine.
Yeah, like if you want to buy all the furniture, you buy the furniture. You don't have to pay me back. It's fine.
He's. I'll have to get New Horizons and see if I trust him.
So we'll get off the now. Just another quick plug before we go. Well, two actually. One is that my friend Repelec is going to be streaming later on this evening in probably a couple of hours. For those of you in the US or whatever who'll still be up, I think he's going to be doing Resident Evil 3 tonight. He said. And then after that, him and JBI will be doing their weekly QQ tournament, which is, get this, Amy, it's kind of like what we do here, like simmed tournaments, but they do it on Super Smash Brothers.
Whoa.
And they give them all like silly characters and stuff, like using the custom stuff in that. And they're always a good laugh with it as well. And also, I've actually been asked to be a part of a charity stream later this month. It will be done by Mildly Amusing. It's mildly underscore amusing both on here and on Twitter. Good dude, Scottish guy. He's going to be doing a 12-hour TEW marathon. If anyone doesn't know TEW, it's essentially like a wrestling booker sim. It's like Football Manager but wrestling. And they're going to be doing that. They've asked me to be a part of it, which, of course, very happy to do so because it's for the Dogs Trust, great charity. That'll be on April 30th, so please check that out, give him a follow and keep an eye out for like updates on that because he's going to be asking other people to be a part of it as well. That'll do for now, and let's have a look. Is there anyone we can raid? Probably, because everyone's streaming these days, Amy, everyone. Because nobody has anything else to do. Let's have a look. That's the thing, like TEW, like the older version of it, EWR, I learned about a lot of wrestlers through that game. Because the original one came out in like 2004, and it was through there that I first heard of a lot of people like CM Punk and that. In fact, Mildly Amusing is on right now, so let's go raid them. They're playing Euro Trucker Simulator 2.
Oh, what a game.
A classic.
Euro Truck Simulator 2, this time it's personal. So, we're going to raid them. I will bid you all farewell. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll have Maya back at some point. We'll have Amy back at some point.
Yeah.
And we will have more fun. Bye for now!
Bye, friends!
Farewell.
I am